nigga Black trying to survive. He used to kill 95, came home and got a 9 to 5. Last week I had to pop it a dude. I ain't know if he died, so I came home and watched it on the news. Cops saying that the suspect is dark brown. I'm trying to be low. I'm thinking about. What's up, bro?
What's good, Haddy?
Alright, cooling out.
Alright, yo, this is WMVL Radio with the Hip Hop Hermits. How you feeling today, Haddy?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling happy, man. We got a project out right now. It's doing well. I'm getting a great response for it.
Now, what's the project called for the people who don't know?
Well, right now we got the project out. The name of it is Racketeering. It's hosted by DJ K Slade. It's you can find it on DatPiff, on Audio Mac, on my SoundCloud, which is at Haddy Racks. On a ton of blogs. Racketeering.
Word. So now, how did the DJ K Slade connection happen?
Well, I met Slade a while back through Mike Son. We did a record with Mike Son, Fred the Godson, OP.
Oh, is that New Bronx City?
They do New Bronx City, exactly. And when Slade seen it, he had reached out to us. He invited us up to the radio station. And from there, me and him we built a bond that was just, it was dope. We just stood in contact, and then we just kept working from there. And then one day I just hit him, let's do this tape. He was like, let's do it. From there, we put it out and we came up with the Racketeering joint. And right now it's heating up the streets. Like I said, we getting a good response from it. So just looking forward to see what the future got for us.
Yeah, that New Bronx City song was really hard. I really liked it. All you guys went really hard in there.
Yeah, that was a good record. That was a bunch of people going hard, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was crazy. Now, how did you link up with Fred the Godson and My Song? Because you said that you met you linked up with K Slade through My Song, right? And that whole song.
Yeah, through that whole movement. Well, I mean, what happened was, we all from the Bronx, and we all from different sections of the Bronx, and we all, it's a lot of dudes, it's a lot of rappers and artists coming out of the Bronx, and people felt like we were the elites, so they grabbed us up, and we decided to put a record out, and when we actually did the record, the response rate was so high that we was like, yo, listen, this is crazy. We was actually gonna put out a whole mixtape, New Bronx City compilation, because of the response that we got. Like we put a picture up the night that we all got together, and the next day it had to be about 500 people that reposted the picture. So we was like, yo, we need to do something with this.
That's awesome.
Now, talk about the creative process when you were making when you were making this new project. What was it like being in the studio with K Slade?
It was a good experience because Slade experienced in this game, and especially in the mixtape market. So for me, it was like I was just happy to be there for one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up listening to K Slade, so for me to be in the studio actually working on a project with him was like a dream come true. So we just went in there and started making music and came out with a dope project. Super dope project.
Now, I noticed that your sound is more for a New York sound. It's not like New York. You're not like a New York artist who makes like Southern sounding music. Was that a conscious decision, or did it just come out like that?
That was definitely a conscious decision. Well, I mean, I can say it was both, because naturally that's the music that I make. But I just wanted people to. I get so many people over the years that been telling me, yo, you gotta stop sounding like you from New York. And I'm like, how you gonna tell me to not sound like I'm from where I'm from? So yeah. It's like it's the thing to see the culture, the music game making a comeback to New York. So it's like, for me, it was like, I don't want to sound like I'm from somewhere else. I respect all genres of music. I love crunk music, trap music, all that. I listen to everybody from Future to Kid Ink. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they have their sound and we have our sound, and that's what makes us unique. We don't sound like one another. And New York artists don't want to sound like they from New York.
Yeah, I remember. I remember Troy Ave came out with a song, and he was talking about how like a bunch of artists like weren't sounding like where they were from, and he like had always sounded like New York since the day he started out.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, are there any features on the project?
On this particular project, the only features that we have is we stood in house with everything. I got this R&B artist. His name is Rand Christian. He's actually a part of our movement, Racked Up Entertainment. And we got this kid Rand Christian. He's incredible. He's a dope artist. He's featured on a few of the tracks. Other than him, there's no other features vocally, but we do have production from Boot the Future. We got my boy Chop 165. We got this kid named Mello from the MVPs. So we collaborated with some good producers, but we didn't put any features, no outside features on this particular project.
Word. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it, man. And I gotta say, like, both me and my partner became a fan of you when we were doing our research for this interview. Like, you really got bars. Like, you're really talented.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
All right, man. This was the Hip Hop Hermits radio show, man. Thanks for calling in, man.
No doubt. Y'all have a good night.
All right, man. You too, man. Peace.
Peace.